Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the home of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. So Tulsa's offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, this is why running... Is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the catch is made off the carom there. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Hold on. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Delayed handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. So now on comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Throws out the stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. He gets loose. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Tulsa 3.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. The conclusion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Dogs. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tulsa, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Dogs are on the move here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's John. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. It really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He gets to the 30 before stepping out.
Holding. Receiving team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Quick throw to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. QB decides to keep it here. A change of direction. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that. Speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half. Some adjustments here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's John. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the fifth time today. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here comes a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Tulsa Golden Hurricane will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Fights off a defender. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The offense starts with a short field. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Georgia 49, Tulsa 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the power of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.